What's going on, everyone? Jason here, and day 139, one night before Horde Night. Now, over the past few days, I've been doing quite a bit of stuff, really sporadic stuff. I did spend not a full day on the surface crushing great boulders. I spent like a full day and a half underground mining. I went to the trader uh, just to sell all the excess bullshit that I've gathered. Uh, and I want to say Trader Joel for the win. Yeah, 250 stack of reinforced steel upgrade and an additional 72, 76. Now, even though I did mention how I was done buying the stuff, obviously when that happens, there's no way in hell I'm passing that up. Just ain't gonna happen. So I gladly bought that up. I bought the vending machines from him. I bought some other miscellaneous crap from him. Yeah, I went to town. Then the last two nights, I actually, well, let me revert that. The mining. Mm-mm. I am really, really mad. Now, from this location, I did have a tunnel come all the way over here to right about up here somewhere. I then proceeded to dig straight down, all the way down to here. This long ass strip. And you know what I found? Lead cold nitrate. I found 3 hits, or well, 3 spots of raw iron. That's it. Out of all this bullshit, I only had three little miserable nuggets of fucking raw iron. Not one fucking vein. I even came over here and dug up during this, basically this way, and still nothing. And then I got to thinking, at least in other seeds, I always seem to find raw iron where I'm building my base, which is usually around like a POI or that location. And the town to the west, I have this outpost here, the shed bunker. But then right here in the corner, there's a well bunker. And I'm going to bite the bullet after Horde Night. One of those days, I am going to come over here, drill out a fucking a mine shaft down, and hope that I find raw iron somewhere around this vicinity. Because I am at my end's wit. I have nothing. All that mining I didn't even equate to the same amount of raw iron I got from just smashing my damn boulders on the surface. So that whole time that I spent bullshitting with mining, I could have been just fucking hitting boulders during the day and working on the damn hotel at night. So that does piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. I have never seen a fucking game where I can't find fucking raw iron. This is ridiculous already. It's not even funny in my mind. And the main reason is because I am literally hurting for fucking resources now. Now, like I said, the farm is 100% done. And then today, I actually added in the iron bars. So I now have protection on the windows. And we come up here, and I added 1 layer, because that's all I could afford, of iron bars. Now, out of a stack of 500, I did, I screwed up on 4 of them, so I had to break them down. But if you're curious, it took 428 iron bars to do a single roll along the entire perimeter. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking iron. Because if you know how much these things cost. But it gets even better. All my spikes, I just now got rid of, or not rid of, I just now upgraded all of them. May even throw a little montage after this, just to show you. Because I was recording it, and then I accidentally hit my damn, well, I didn't accidentally. I hit my mute. I thought I unmuted it, and yeah. So there's like this big old fucked up section where, yeah, I would have just had to edit, and it just would have been a hell of a fucking culture shock. But let's put it this way. Out of all the iron, I am down to 8,000 total of regular iron. Now, how much iron did I have? A single roll in a storage box is 8. I had 6.5 or 7. I had about 6.5 stacks, so I'm down to less than 1. And that was just repair the ones that have taken damage and upgrade them all to the final iron stage of the spikes. So in my forge right now, I have 3,000, and that's it. In a box over here, I have like 5,000. I believe I got that right. So yeah, I got 8,000 left, and that's it. Yeah. Now the last 2 days, that's what I was getting to. I ended up going to the main hub city. You know, I figured I needed iron, and obviously I clearly did. And all I hit was this little section over here. Yeah, somewhere right around here. There is an apartment complex. That's right. These two are factories. There is a Shotgun Messiah right here, and then the apartment complex right here. Well, I raided, well, not really raided because everything's been looted, just about, but I hit the Shotgun Messiah, broke down all the shelves and lights. I hit the factory right here. I broke everything down aside from the control panels, and then I stripped the entire apartment complex. So, you know, I did bring home like 9,000 iron, shitload of electrical parts, scrap plastics, electrical components, even got a good healthy stack of springs and, you know, various materials. I actually did get a couple, 2 sets of treasure maps. Unfortunately, one of them went straight to Sarah once again, so now I got 8 of her fucking maps. But I do have 3 named treasure maps or sets. I believe I have, it might be Rachel or something like that, with 2, Sarah with 8, and Taylor with 2. So I can do a little bit of treasure hunting down the road if I really want to. But not bad considering all I did was strip 3 locations. And yeah, I brought back a shitload of parts. Now, of course, everything else is, you know, of course, outside of that building over there. You know, everything else is, well, those 2 are done. Let's just rephrase that. And like I said, that's what kills me, because if I'd known mining was just gonna be this fucking bullshit, yeah, I could have just worked out the damn hotel. Now, like I said, I was sporadic. Don't get me wrong. So I did do some. At least I did do some down here. So as you can see, I completed the wall. And, well, I gotta still take out that. But everything is now set. I didn't really know what to do with the opposite wall, so I just threw a picture frame. But every cell, you know, they all have a bed, they all have a TV, because, like I said, it's not so much as a prison as it is just a detaining area for new arrivals, so they can be processed into the organization, make sure that they're not a threat. But I did add a plate which hides the toilet, so you have a little privacy when you're back here pooping. But we'll just go down here. Of course, I tried to throw the bed and all that. A little bit different locations. You know, just to change it up a little bit. Of course, there's only so many combinations you can actually do before they just rinse and repeat, you know. But at least I do try to change it up so at least it looks different. And then I probably will add a door here. Yeah, that was a lot of work. And of course, I pretty much know what I am going to do over here. It's just I still have to tear up all this. And, you know, a lot of work. And then over here, what I really wanted to do was have, you know, just like everywhere else, like a little security, you know, like a security type of station. Which, I mean, I could move this up, I guess, or do something, I don't know. But there's not a lot of room here. Because I would like to put like a little security, you know, station right here that would, you know, open the door, you know, verify you're supposed to be down here. But with it only being 2 blocks wide, that's not a lot, because obviously if I put a block here, then you only have 1 block here. If I put a block here, then you're limited to this, you know. And I kind of like having a, you know, evenness. That's just the OCD in me. So realistically, I might just take that door and move it here. Yeah, there's not much I can do. So this might actually get pulled up. I don't know. It's just one of those things. You know, that's the catch-22 of me building. And like I said, that's I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind sharing the building process if it wasn't for the fact that I become so damn indecisive when I build. You know, unless it's set in stone and it's 100% what I'm going to do, you know, there's always that backtracking, breaking down, standing here like an idiot staring at something for like fucking 20 minutes before shutting the damn game off so I don't just blow days away and go back to drawing, and we're not really drawing, but, you know, trying to sketch out measurements and everything. And speaking of which, I know I mentioned it before with the apartments, and God, I love those apartments. I love the layout so damn much. But I mentioned in the past how much I really love the apartments, so I went ahead and knocked the doors out, just so you can see what I'm talking about. Because if you take in comparison to the Ostrich Hotel, you know, these are legitly apartments, so they're laid out perfectly for what I want to achieve. You know, you got a bathroom, you got like 2 bedrooms. Some of them actually has like an office den. And while I'm pretty sure they rinse and repeat as you go up the floors, at least on every floor the apartments do look different. You know, even the kitchens are designed a little bit different. You know, and they all have their own personal balcony, which is pretty cool. You know, for the concept that I'm going for, oh yeah. Yeah, look at this. Now you have a bedroom over here. Work area here. So it's like a, you know, little one-bedroom apartment. And like I said, I don't foresee myself ever making a four-way like this ever again. Just for the logistics behind it. And if I did, it definitely will not have one of these motherfuckers. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, it better be like a water tower, a passing gas, and grass. You know, it better be a barren ass four-way. Because while that has potential and blah blah blah, I mean, let's face it, that's just, ugh, that's so depressing. Because like I said, it would have been faster if I just built the damn thing my damn self. But what I was getting to was the apartments, because I really do like the way they are. I am going to go to a different game, you know, make sure there ain't no zombies or anything, and I'm actually going to take the measurements of the apartment, and maybe down the road, if I ever decide to do a multi-building / base, you know, I might, in a sense, recreate the apartment complex. Although I'm sure I would change it somehow, some way along the way. But I really do like the way those walls are. So, if we go down to my wonderful forge, what's basically left of it at this point. Now, I have been making a shitload of concrete, which I am done with that at the moment. So yay. Quite a bit. Which prompted me to... Now, I will say the mining and all that, don't get me wrong, that did give me a lot of small stone. Which, in turn, you know, I was able to make more concrete. You know, which meant... Oh, you're done. Cool. You know, more cement mix. Since I had enough small stone to do it all. And then let's see. Yeah, and then I've been trying to pump out quite a bit of forged steel, you know, the best that I can. And unfortunately, the best I can is simply not enough. Like I said, because I can't find a fucking iron vein. Yeah, I'm just slowly drowning over here. And somebody just fell off the walls. Put that in there. Yeah, I need... And, yeah. See, I mean... Actually, you know what? We ain't gonna make 500 stacks. We'll just go 400. At least get something out of the deal. Oh, and then iron. Like I said. Now, before I actually started doing the spikes, this was all the way up to here. With this stack being a partial, like, actually it might have been about 2,000, 3,000 at the most. So yeah, it took 7 full stacks, at least, to minor repair and fully upgrade all the spikes along the base. So that really tells you how much, if I was to actually go for steel, yeah, just ain't happening. Come on, get out of there. And of course, there's always these assholes. Don't be fucking hitting those bars. Fuck out of there, Thick. All that fucking noise, and there was only 3 of you. 4. Oh. That asshole. Come on. You can do it, little buddy. Come on. I have faith in you. Give you a little motivation. Piss you off. Come on. You can do it. Well, apparently you can't. You're a fucking moron. A jackass. Bring me anything? A little iron. Okay. Some water. Nothing. Some chili. And nothing. All that bitching and moaning. Honestly. And yeah, even though it's going to cost me arm and a leg, because like I said, that was, yeah, 428, I believe the math was right. Yeah, 428 iron bars. And if you've ever made them before, you know how costly that is. Because what is it? I think for every 100 bars, it's like 10,000 iron. So, yeah. And, you know, you probably don't build as massive as I do. And actually, this is more massive than I've ever built before. So, even I don't build this massive. But, at least not multiple buildings. But if you wonder why I don't smelt regular iron into a forge, that's why. Regular iron is very important for a lot of shit. I mean, early game, it's one thing to smelt it down because you need some iron. Obviously, save some so you can make a reinforced club for yourself. That early stage. But, okay. But yeah, you know, as far as smelting goes, you know, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. You know, if you smelt 100 regular iron, you only get 100 iron. Whereas 100 raw iron, because it's 5 for every 1 that you smelt, you know, 100 stack of raw iron turns into 500. So you see the appeal. Just like brass knobs, lead weights, things of that nature, radiators. You know, there's more benefit than scrapping it. Now, by all means, scrap it if you need to save space. I mean, piss on it. You know, you're out looting, you need to save space half the time. But if you can avoid it, then yeah, obviously you're going to be a far, far better, happier hoarder. And not to mention, you know, it is all about playstyle. If you're not a big base builder, then obviously you're not going to really need a whole lot. But if you do want to build, and you want to build, you know, some unique things, then, you know, you got to put the grind in. And despite my wonderful experience of mining on this seed, I still, you know, I have no choice. I have to put the grind in. Now, for me, like I said, I am going to go to the town to the west. and eventually dig down and hope that the RNG gods grant me some fucking iron. Probably not. And on the flip side, I'm tempted to just say to hell with it and just continue on my wonderful trek of gray boulders. Because I know southwest of the base, there's quite a few rocks still to hit before I'm done with all of this. Because, yeah, I even got all the way close to the border of the wasteland here. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure I cleared out all this. And they're still here. You can see where I never visited yet. So there's plenty of, there's plenty of resources. I'm not really hurting for resources. I'm just hurting for damn time. I still need to find another. There we go. I still need to find another clay deposit because I exhausted all the ones that I had over here. In fact, let me see. Could I get lucky? And okay, there's clay right there. Damn. And there might be clay right there. I just needed to be relatively close. I know there is clay in the fucking snow. It's just you don't see it. So that's way too hit and miss. Yeah, there's a little patch there, I think. That looks like there might be some. I don't know. I have a hard time distinguishing when it is clay and when it's not sometimes, so if you have those issues, I completely understand. That those two piles were the best ones I had. That funded me the early stage, and then that damn, even though it's on a cliff, yeah, that gave me a shitload of clay. And then just looking over here, I don't really see any. Oh well. But at least after doing this, at least I know what my short-term goals are now. I obviously, I have no choice. I have to make iron, one way or another. And if that means smashing gray boulders, then the hell with it. I'm not going to argue against it. Because I want this done. So, I may need to look for clay as well. I need iron, regular iron as well, so that means I do need to come back to the hub city and start really stripping the stores. Now, I could have got a lot more done. I really could have. Especially since I spent the night there. But the apartment is, what, like 5-6 stories, so yeah, it took some time. Whereas now, if I go back and I just target the stores, because, yeah, that's a passing gas, I believe. Yeah, it's just run in, strip lights, take out the shelving, and then move on. And worst comes to worst, there's 2 of every damn POI store here, so. Because that's the other hub city. So yeah, little update. Like I said, I don't know at this point if I did edit in at least some of the of me actually putting in the iron bars or not. Like I said, I would love to share that to some degree. I've tried sharing that in the past. I don't know if anyone really likes that. You know, I tried. My music choices were limited because the shitty laptop that I had died, so now I can't even download music onto a flash drive and port it over to the console. So I'm stuck with what music I did have, and then whatever music that they supply you with, which isn't a lot. And to make even matters worse, or a slap to the face insult injury, Share Factory actually this whole fucking time we keep I kept seeing oh, update's gonna come soon and blah blah blah, and I'm expecting more music, more creator pack options, like opening sequences, which I don't use theirs. Um, but just more music. And no, what did they come out with? Fucking bits to make like these little 6 second and 1 minute little shorts. And it's like that's what we've been waiting, for what, a year or some shit now? I don't even know how fucking long it's been. So it's like, yeah, great. Yeah, don't give a shit that we could actually do to or enhance our shit that we record. No, it's shit for TikTok and everything else. So it's like whatever. But like I said, I may edit that in. I don't know. But she is coming along. I still question about leaving the cars there like that. I mean, this was supposed to be open and, make it look all nice and fancy. Now, in retrospect, I could get rid of this. There's room to put cars over here. Park a couple cars or some shit. But I'm not really sure. I'm probably not going to fuck with it anytime soon. So if you do leave a comment, feel free, if you voice an opinion. I'm not opposed to criticism at all. Maybe you see something that I don't see that would actually be pretty cool or beneficial. I'm always open to suggestions. So I think I'm going to leave that here. I know it wasn't the most exciting one. Did I even show you my kills? Oh yeah. And I passed the 7,000 mark. Hooray. And I think I did talk about player level, right? Yeah, look at that. I killed and I never got any more experience. So I believe that's actual level cap is 200. I don't think I've ever been to this point. Now I know on Longest Life, even on my Zari complex, my Valencia game, it stopped at the 129 mark. It just, cause I don't even think I got a death in that one. That's what kills me about this game. 3 deaths, but then before this game, or well, before I played another game multiplayer with another person for a little bit, I didn't have no damn deaths. I never died. So, kind of ironic. And let's see, let me check this. Okay. So I've got a little time, I believe. So thanks to the challenges and everything, I am maxed out at 147, which does kind of give me quite a bit of an option. Now, obviously, I'm not going to raise those because I want to make sure I stay relevant to needing to eat and drink. I could be, hardcore and just upgrade my archery or smithing, my blade weapons, which, wow, I'm only 1 point away, ain't I? Okay. Because I am curious. I'm curious if I get this skill high enough, could I knife down gore blocks with my knife in one hit. You know, same concept as my blunt weapons. You know, you max that out, uh, and then throw a layer or two of breaking and entering, and you one hit gore blocks. Makes cleanup so much easier, especially if you don't want the fat or the bones or the rotten meat from them. You know, gunsmithing is getting there. I did watch making some bullets here and there, uh, so it's gone up a little bit, but it's kind of irrelevant as well. You know, because all that really does, yeah, crafting time, repair time, blah blah blah. I mean, it's beneficial, I guess, on the repair, but it's really not that vital. You know, repair kits cover it. You know, leather working, light armor. I don't wear leather. I don't wear light armor. Medicine just sitting at 10. That's just so sad. It really is. I mean, pistols are up. Cha-ching. Deadshot. Oh, that's, yeah, 80. Rifles are almost there. Look at that. Damn. My scavenging went up quite a bit because hotels and apartment complexes are gold mines for getting your scavenging up. Of course, Fast Eddie is pointless. You know, almost everything that I search is almost instantaneous anyway. Well, if it was not an empty car, it don't take long. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Now, screw shotgun. Now, that's pointless. Now, max out heavy armor still fucking exploded. And let's see. So, pistols are good. I did, I said a while back, I did do the Quality Joe. And hit and miss. Well, my science is up. But there's, I mean, let's face it. Medical is medical. Mechanical is mechanical. Traps are traps. Now, I don't know what all actually falls into the science category. But, like, when it comes to making mini bike parts, I'm making the max quality is 500 that you can make. So, science to me is irrelevant. The only important part about science is, I think, for one of the other perks that you gotta have, like level 10 science or some shit like that. So, after that, I don't give a rat's ass. Shotguns can. I mean, eventually, I guess if I really boosted it up, shotguns might be viable. Tailoring. I mean, I could just make a shitload of plants, clothing. Toolsmithing actually wouldn't be too bad, but it's really not that big of an important deal. And let's face it, bows and crossbows. I mean, don't get me wrong. These are important if you're only doing them one at a time. But me, I keep my quality up because I make so many extras. I don't have to worry about degradation of quality. And if I do, when I combine it and repair it with another similar item, I get it back to 600. So to me, those points let them, build up on their own. I only work on them like this. I work on the first day just so I can get enough quality to have an advantage with my weapons. And toolsmithing, I only give a shit so I can get steelsmithing. after that, you know, so I'm sitting here with 126 points with really nothing to spend it on. And I don't use archery enough. I mean, I would assume that it would apply to exploding bolts, though. Because you do more damage with bows and crossbows. I don't know. Yeah, I got all these damn points and nothing to really spend them on. Kind of sad, ain't it? Oh, and here we go. Since I killed enough time, I don't know if I showed you this at night. So, as you can see, you know, the candles do light up a little bit, and because it's snowing, you know, it does illuminate it a little bit more. The whiteness pops. But you can see, you know, you can at least see the road. Of course, if it ain't snowing, then it's kind of dark. Okay, now I'll leave it here. That way, yeah, at least you can get a glimpse of it at night. Because I'm not sure, I don't think I've had a shot like that yet. So, I know it wasn't super exciting of a video. Kind of sorry about that. I just don't want to, you know, Horde Night to Horde Night every damn episode. And I kind of like having these little recaps just to bring you guys up to speed to see what, you know, the progression of things here and there. And unfortunately, because I muted my damn mic earlier, you know, like a jackass. Typical me. But if you did like the video, obviously hit the like button. Appreciate it. If you stuck to the end, obviously thanks for watching. Hope it wasn't too boring. If you're not subscribed, you know, you can always think about it. That way you don't, you know, if you do like following it, at least, you might not miss an episode, because I don't always post it on Reddit. There's a few times where I just end up posting it on Discord with, Rat Dogs. And then, yeah. Take it easy, everyone.
The atom bomb is now just close.